What's up, people of the forest? Welcome to the first episode of the Skyscraper project. Maze Bank, Virginia's HQ, Kelvin's Plaza. I don't know. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, so we'll just call it the Skyscraper. But there's a lot of cute builds out there on fortresses and trap bases, and enemies can't get through this and blah blah, but nobody's got a good skyscraper like this now. I mean, I've seen a few attempts, but what you're looking at here is a 5x5, 25-story tall building, and probably going to go higher than that eventually. So if I step in here, you can see the first 13 floors are like this. So 4 torches per upright, solid log walls, and like I said, first 13 floors. So you're looking at 220 logs per floor, in case you wanted to know. 16 torches. So you do the math. And as I come up, the first few floors, we did the stairs on the outside of the building, but this became a huge pain in the rear. So if you're tackling a project like this, I would suggest putting your stairs in the middle if you decide to use stairs. I mean, you don't have to. After the 13th floor, we started to open up the walls and add in like a tapering effect to the building to make it pop a little bit better from the outside. So you can see we got half and quarter logs to allow a little bit of the lighting to escape, so it looks a little bit cooler from the outside. And this is the 15th floor where we start to taper, and you can see we've got a couple balconies on the front. There are 2 balconies on the rear. Here's an outside view. That's the 15th through 17th floor there, going up to the 25th. And if we come back in, so the 15th started the taper, so to my right it actually is kind of notched out, and we'll go up to the 16th and 17th floor to check that out. And so I haven't calculated the amount of logs and torches here, and it's not completely done yet as far as that's concerned. But here's looking up, and you can see how it protrudes a little bit further on the front and the back. So it kind of gives it a little bit of texture. And speaking of textures, you may notice the graphics are kind of wacky. Yeah, when you start torching this bad boy, you're going to have a lot of problems. So here's nighttime. So interesting. So 25 stories tall. Now what you're seeing visible light is from up to, I think, about the 15th to 17th floor. There's lighting all the way up to the 25th. It's just so tall you can't see it. Now if we zip in, you can see it pop open. So you can see the above the 17th floor, which I just landed on, does have a lot of lighting. And if we look outside, you can see what I was talking about, the texturing effect. There's the balcony, and you can kind of see from the side angle how it kind of protrudes out. So I don't know, makes it pop a little bit in my opinion. And looks like I left out a wall there in the center on the 24th floor, so we'll have to check that out. Like I said, haven't double checked everything, and there's still some lighting issues that I'm going to have to deal with. And if we take a look from the top of the building, you can see all the logs, the forest that has been cleared out around this area. Those 3 cabins there weren't visible. Of course, those are the 3 cabins that I put in the game. And here's the rear where you can see the ocean. Pretty good views. So like I said, it's not done. The top probably going to go taller just to check it out, but we're not even across that next plateau. Now the one thing that I hope that they would offer in for building would be an elevator. But as you can see, when you do these staircases sort of in the center and opposing one another like this, it's actually pretty quick to get down. I mean, just going up is a little bit of a pain, but just left to right, and you go down. So yeah, that's the basic tour right now. We are working on the base of the tower right now, putting in a 4-sided ramp system that's going to trap cannibals, because we're going to need a lot of bones and a lot of skulls to decorate this bad boy, put lighting and so forth in. And the first 5 stories, probably going to use those for traps. So interesting thing of when you build a structure like this, the furthest I've seen an enemy get is about the 5th story. They don't get higher than that. And another thing is, if you put your bed, your save point on the 13th above floor, even if they're on the 1st floor, you're so far away from them you can save, so it doesn't kick you out of rest. So a lot of cool things about a project like this. And keep in mind, this is just a little bitty side project we got going on at the channel. If you've seen any of our other works, we've got battle arenas, coliseums, zipline. I mean, our zipline structure system. I mean, I don't know if anybody's done what I've done so far, but coast to coast across the mountaintop zip lines, and then currently working to circumnavigate the island. So I don't know if I will be Magellan in that aspect. I'm not sure if anybody's done quite that yet, but so far I've got the eastern coast completely zip lined and just have to work down the other side to completely encircle the island. And we've got mountaintop resorts and hang glider towers. I mean, just a lot of different things going on. So this is just one tiny minuscule project we are working on at the channel. So anyways, with that said, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to drop a like. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next video.